Yeah.
The world's champions
Okay.
of podcasting.
PMP gang, we back up in the building. Gang. Here we go. Rockin' with the best. It's the PMP show. Yup. Here we go. Rockin' with the best. It's the PMP show. Yup. Here we go. Rockin' with the best. It's the PMP show. Yup. Here we go. Rockin' with the best. It's the PMP Jimmy show. VIP in World War Z, we let it rank. Can't forget the pause, man. It's the PMP gang. World famous with the intros and AKAs. Talk about what we want, F what they say. World champions a podcast, we don't play. Nope, it's Coach Jim and Randy, Johnson and Johnson. Dope conversation and the realest content. Up in the clouds, we be higher than a comet. Make sure you share, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Cause life's a mystery, we trying to figure out with the bozo of the day. Can't forget the in and outs. Trying to lift our people up, that's what it's all about. Yup. Here we go. Rockin' with the best. It's the PMP show. Yup. Here we go. Rockin' with the best. It's the PMP show. Yup. Here we go. Rockin' with the best. It's the PMP show. Yup. Here we go. Rockin' with the best. It's the PMP show.
Yo, it's the mother-loving PMP show. And we are back, America.
And God bless America, Ghana, Egypt,
He's adding something else. Here we go. Mystery country, y'all.
Yugoslavia.
Yugoslavia, you've made the cut this week.
Yeah, Yugoslavia.
Shout out to Yugis.
Yeah.
To the
Can we
Yugis.
say fuck Egypt? Shout out commit.
Okay. I don't want to say F, but we're going to remove Egypt. So God bless America, Ghana, Kemet, and Yugoslavia.
Yugoslavia has now made the cut, ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody else, hopefully your blessings will arrive.
Yes. Picks a new random country every week, y'all.
And hopefully they get blessed.
Yeah.
So Yugoslavia,
Is there a reason behind Yugoslavia? Or?
it just came to my head, bro. So, I mean,
He's giving out blessings.
what if, it's going to come back to, one day we going to be stranded and we going to be, I don't know how we going to end up over there. They be like, welcome to Yugoslavia. They going to be like, PMP, welcome, my brothers.
We know you.
Babushka.
Who's that guy?
No, they know boss man. My friend.
And finally, we see your face.
So, shout out to Yugoslavia, too. I don't even know if we doing the right accent.
I'm
but
sure
I
we're
don't
not.
even, I know.
I'm almost certain we're
I know
not.
that. We just made them niggas half
Yeah.
Mexican.
Yeah, that was some.
I don't know, for some reason I got the Zangief.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know.
break you.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
More Russian, but yeah.
Somewhere in that
Closer.
ballpark.
Slavic.
Yes, but we've stalled long enough, ladies and
We are
gentlemen.
back.
So on that note,
He's first.
one half of the Schmag Team
Schmampions
Schmampions of of podcasting, excuse me, Randy
Coach Jim Johnson and Johnson.
Damn you.
Pause.
Big pause. No Diddy.
And fresh out the shower, but I still am funky.
And I am definitely fresh, which means
Together.
we are
Funky.
fresh in the flesh. Boy, I hit my B-boy stance in slow-mo so you can copy it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna smack the shit out you because ain't no biting. It's the 80s, you crazy?
And speaking of
No
which,
biting in the 80s.
Timu did give me an email, and they said they had to send it back to wherever it came from, and they're gonna send it back to us. So we're looking like at least another year.
This shit made it halfway across the Atlantic and they turned
She
around.
said 5 to 7 business years.
5 to 7
I need
business.
to add that up.
Word. Like, how long is that? Like, is it closer to the 5 or the 7? Like 6.
Oh shit! But here we are, y'all.
Your
It's
name?
your mother schmucking boy.
Okay.
World War Z.
Uh-huh.
AKA word to Will Smith, the legend of Schmagger Schmax. We were just
Word to
talking
Will
about
Smith.
Schmagger Schmack.
Yeah.
Couldn't even say it.
Go see the movie. I've never seen it in my fucking life. But I
Me
heard
neither.
None of us.
That's one of the Will Smith movies.
That's why we used it. I used it, y'all.
nah.
Nobody's
As
ever
in,
seen it.
and I've never seen 7 Degrees of Separation either.
That's another one.
Well, see, that's how I didn't.
Never heard.
Yeah, exactly.
But I've heard enough about it to where I don't need to see it.
Exactly. I mean, because
First Will
you
Smith movie I saw was Made in America.
okay with Whoopi Goldberg,
Goldberg,
and
Ted
Nia
Danson,
Long.
Nia Long.
There was a car dealership. Ted Danson was
Right.
the. She had the white daddy and
Right. That
That
was the
is
first
a
time I see
good
Will
question.
Smith.
What is the first Will Smith movie I seen?
well now see, but we going off. See, for me, it was just the Will Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Then
Right.
it carried to.
Yeah. But
Was Independence Day the first one?
Huh?
Was that the first
Independence
big one?
Day.
No, Independence Day came after Made in America, like 3 years after that.
Okay, so damn, maybe my first
I
time
think the
seeing
first
this
one I seen
nigga
was
was
Made in America in the movie.
right.
I can't even
I
remember.
think Independence Day was the first time I
I'm
seen
thinking,
that
was
nigga.
it Bad Boys?
Bad Boys came out a year after.
After Independence.
It was Made in America.
No, a year after Made in America.
Yeah, it
Bad
was
Boys
Made in
came
America.
out
Okay, so
Had to have been Made in America. Yeah, but he was goofy as shit in the movies and
Yeah,
shit.
he had Friend Zone by Nia Long in that movie. Big time.
Because he was diddying.
Was that the joint with Ted Danson?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You're right, yeah. I did, yeah.
So
I had
do
to
you-
think.
do
I
you
was like,
think-
why does, yeah, so you're right. That was the first joint, yeah.
So
First one I
Ted
remember.
Danson probably hit him. And Whoopi with a dreadlock also probably hit him. But long story. I stalled long enough to get my name together.
Yes,
And
yes.
I got the semi-perfect name. But it's your boy Jimmy VIP.
Uh-huh.
All the other stuff.
Here we go.
AKA
Let's get it.
Jimmy Firmament. Now, I had to think, how could you be on the top? Like, top of everything. The firmament is the tippy top.
Is the crust.
And if y'all don't know what that is, do your research. I'm not even going to give you no more, but I'm the tippy top, and I got it covered. Jimmy Firmament.
Ferment.
All right.
That's a good one. That was a good one. Very creative.
Yeah.
What about?
Yeah. So,
And as usual, to my right, never to my left, my motherfucking
I'm over
guy,
here.
Pause Man, a.k.a. Crystal Clear Clarity
Triple C's.
that he brings to you every goddamn
Yo,
week.
just burn that.
It's a triple C. Crystal clear clarity.
Crystal clear clarity. Nah, we ain't even.
That's the triple C.
All right, so we got to change it. Like, our
Well,
clarity is
I don't
with a
make triple
K.
I don't make triple K's,
Triple.
bro. I'm cool on the triple K's. I'm good on that.
KKK?
I'm good on that. Triple C's. Crystal clear clarity.
Yo, but here's an inside joke on KKK. More niggers work for the KKK. More niggas work for the KKK than real KKK members.
That is a fact.
Doing the KKK's job, I'm saying. It's taking niggas out.
Oh, I would say that all of the KKK are niggas. Because I don't think niggas are just for black people.
Everybody, yeah. So niggas is a...
Ignorant person.
All right, let's talk about that, though. Because somebody
State
was,
of the Union. Wait, that's see how
State of
y'all
the
just
Union.
fell into a State of the Union.
Let's talk about that for a second. As far as
was dope.
the N word, anyway, like the word niggas, right? Because I know me personally as a nigga, right? When I see niggas, like I'm like, damn,
I've summed it up very simple.
yeah,
Okay. Nigga don't need to be said by nobody who ain't black.
it's
If
hard
they say
now.
nigger, then it's crazy. But
Smack 'em.
if you just so happen to grow up in an environment
Where everybody
to
say
where everybody
nigga.
says nigga, and you are a white boy or something like that,
Spanish,
I will say pick your audience as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Know that you can only do that with your niggas.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Just
You
because you
can't-
do it around them
Don't-
niggas.
You know what I'm saying? Don't
Mhm.
don't embarrass your niggas by
Right.
going in front of other niggas and be like, hey, what up, my nigga?
Right. Right. It just don't
So-
work like that.
but let me ask you this then,
It's like this. I feel like this. I can't. It's like they say with gay people using the word faggot. They can say it, but nobody else can.
Yeah.
I say faggot.
I know. And so when white people say nigga.
Yeah, but exactly.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I say.
See, but
That's why I say, choose your audience as well. Let your nigga card fly.
Yeah. That's a fact.
but
Be comfortable. I
You
mean,
will get your ass whooped in certain situations.
Now you know what's crazy though.
I
You
don't
know what's
even-
fucked up about
I'm not
that.
gonna sit here and be mad at anybody particularly
Because
to me, context is everything.
right, because that only really applies to white people. Because a Spanish person can get outside of his comfort zone of who he says that with, and still come over here, not know any of us, and be like, "Yo, you see them niggas over there? They tripping," and I'm not really gonna look crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, well, you know, if a Puerto Rican, a Dominican, a Cuban.
They black too.
Yeah, you know what I'm
You feel
saying?
about
Like,
the Japanese
yo,
guys
real
that
talk
think
though.
they go over here.
See, so okay. Here's my thing though. Yo, here's my thing. The thing's going for the phone. I ain't even really like. I don't even like it. Just like you said, the context of it. Like I'm at work and then my boss comes out and say, "Hey, you niggas pick all this shit up so we can go home."
right.
That like the context of it. Yeah, I mean,
I'm fired.
Yeah, I'm gonna dig a hole for him. But here's what I'm saying. But if I hear a bunch of young white dudes calling each other nigga, like yo, my nigga, yo, blah blah blah, and they obviously in the culture. I'm not even going like I'm not even gonna bother them. Like some people be like, hey, goddamn it,
The internet has made it.
who
so
you
that-
call a nigga?
The internet has made it so that everybody feels cultured now, though. I've watched this video of these white girls fighting in the middle of the street talking about something. Get your hands off my nigga.
Yeah, I mean because
Oh,
it's you.
I'm talking about Becky and Susie. This ain't like, you know what I'm saying?
Like you said, they watching
You
the
can tell
internet
straight
culture.
They straight came from the suburbs with this shit. Like,
So
there's
think
no-
about it. So I mean, but the culture itself, that's what the culture is. It's not necessarily some of them don't even realize, the younger girls, they don't even realize the detriment of the word nigga because everybody they surrounded with is like, yo, at school, at games, I hear little white girls talking to Puerto Rican girls, yo, my nigga, what you doing with my, and I'm looking at them like, and I don't, but when they around certain, see, because I'm black, and my, I dress like I dress, they feel like I'm gonna be like, yo, come join my gang. Right. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand that that's not how that shit really works.
Right.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
think that little girl, Catch Me Outside girl, remember her?
Yeah.
She definitely was saying nigga, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You like, she had to be
over
saying.
and over again.
Oh, you seen it? Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I know she used the word nigga. I know. Because she thinks she black any goddamn.
I actually like a couple of those songs.
She got songs out? Oh, you know what? Yeah, I forgot.
Bad
She
Baby.
did. Yeah, she did started rapping and shit. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but it's a couple of them little motherfuckers that you know. Thank
She
you.
just had a baby and fell back from
You want one pause, man?
You know what? Yeah. I'll take pause.
That shit is wild. But yeah, you're right. I mean, that was a good.
See, the little state of
start,
union. But
yeah.
I just feel like, like I said, I don't even stress. Like,
I don't
and
know about
then,
it, but it's really context for me, like you said. Like,
context,
definitely.
on a daily basis, if I hear motherfuckers, especially motherfuckers that I don't even know, I don't know their background and shit. They over there. Hey, no, but nigga, no. You know what I'm saying? You know when niggas being used friendly. You know when niggas being used not friendly. You know what I'm saying? You know if a motherfucker say, "Hey, nigger."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, or you know what I mean? Like,
Now it's unfortunate we're the only race that has a racial slur that we turn cool.
oh, don't worry.
But
a lot of them,
We're the only
I don't know if
race-
it's a slur.
we're the
but
only
you're
race
right.
that doesn't
yeah,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Like Asian people.
But it's vatos for Mexico,
No, it's Vatos Mexicans, but you don't. But you know what I'm saying?
it's not derogatory.
You know
like
what?
you
Though?
said.
I don't think. Yeah.
I will say
Nah,
this,
the word
we don't call
the
them
word
vatos.
spick.
I will say this: they don't use the word spit, but they will look at each other and call each other a beaner. They're not gonna call each other a wetback or a spit, but they will like, "Hey, my beaner." You know what I'm saying? Like,
But see, you know what's crazy, and you're right.
What's to say that?
But that ain't nothing we really say to
It's nothing
disrespect.
that was ever.
Like nationalized.
They don't use anything that a whole entire other race of people use as a derogatory.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm just saying, it's like it's no really right way to look at this shit. I was just trying to think. I was like, damn, does any other nationality use
Nah, but you right.
something
Nah,
Cheap
derogatory?
ass bitch right here.
Nah, but here's
Yeah,
the thing.
you don't see that. You don't see that. Yeah.
I think that's probably because they made sure nigger was. Like they made when they created that was to make sure here in this land, that's how we were look like their whole blueprint diagram and all that of what a nigger is. All that,
Can I be Dr. Accountability for just one moment?
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. You know we love.
We have to
accountability.
understand. We have to understand also that the racial connotation of it, of course, was used by white people back in the days, as we know, and still being passed through some of their kids. But we have to take accountability for the want that everybody has to say it. We put it in all of our rap songs.
Can't help it.
everything. Look, I know, but we make everything look cool. I know certain things we can't help, but we still have to.
Take
Yeah, I mean, we made it look cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
we
you know what I'm
just made it
saying.
look
We
cool.
make everything cool.
See, but what if, but that's because to us, see, this is why I don't defend niggas. I was about to, I'm about to have a meltdown because this is
I'm not
why I
defending
stopped.
this.
I said this a while ago. I'm gonna stop defending niggas who don't deserve defending because, like I said, like to me, that word doesn't mean harm.
It doesn't.
It's a tranquility word, but around my brothers when I'm talking,
Right.
And I'm using it to describe a person, place, a thing. We always say that. Right. It's just the outer world outside of our community because we tripped, off of it. Oh no, she called me a nigga.
And that's really what it is. Because the sad part about it is every black person when they hear that word, they know the difference between the context.
Definitely.
But
Definitely.
they have the choice, the God-given right, the God-given fucking
who
choice
you calling a
to
nigga?
be like, hold on, what the fuck did you just say? You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, I'm not saying it's right
It's
all
not.
the time, and it's not. What I'm saying is that when it happens, we have the option of overreacting, of not overreacting.
Right.
We choose to overreact.
But I want to ask people,
We don't want
why?
to get too comfortable.
But why?
Because we don't want them getting too comfortable with it.
And rightfully so. I
Because
think you gotta check them to a certain extent because, like you said, you may say that motherfucker life if it's somebody you fuck with.
Oh, yeah.
And he might say that shit around, or he or she might say that shit around the wrong
No
person.
audience.
See, but
And
that's
get your
see,
whole
but that's
face
see,
pushed
but that's when they have to realize that's on them.
Yes, that's
That's
you have that
definitely-
choice to whether you want to overreact or not.
Right.
The thing is that we all, a lot of times, hate to admit it, but a lot of times we choose to overreact because we know in that particular moment it wasn't being said in the wrong connotation, or context. It was the fact that they said it at all that pissed us off.
I think niggas just like checking people. I think
Yes.
niggas are over checkers.
Yeah.
Niggas are over checkers.
and
What's that
when
clip
you're
you
the-
always play?
When you're the nation, when you're the race of people
Who's on the bottom?
are always getting checked by everybody else,
Right.
yeah, you're gonna be trying to check every fucking body you can. And you talking about when the nigga was like,
The professor.
can you lend a nigga a pencil?
Nah, not that.
That
one.
shit was hilarious.
Yeah, I think that was because it was at the end. Was he, when he was like, "My nigga"? Was that the same
My
one?
nigga.
Yeah,
My nigga.
Now, if he said that to you, we know the context
I'm
and
gonna
how he
laugh.
would say. I'm gonna laugh
I'm
my
gonna laugh.
ass
I'm
off
gonna
because
be
I
mad.
know you really not trying to disrespect me.
I'm gonna be
You
mad.
just describing the
There's white dudes-
situation,
there's white
whatever.
dudes can
I
see
would
this
laugh,
actually
yo.
kick it with who don't use nigga on a daily basis, or at least they'll never let me see it. You know what I'm saying? But that one opportunity they get to let they go and fly. I'm not tripping off that shit because I know and how it's said. It's not you know what I'm saying, me not wanting to check nobody or anything like that. It's like, this is my dog. I know how he said
You'll
it.
let him know.
Yeah, I mean, I let him know, like, hey man, you going on my bucket.
Yo,
You know
but
what I'm
watch,
saying?
yeah, you gotta
Go on my
watch.
bucket, they
Hey,
beat your ass, I'll tell you
Yeah.
right now. But, you know what I'm saying, me,
And again, that's what they.
context.
Hey, the ER is a no-no, no matter where the fuck.
Yeah, I don't
You
even like
can't-
black people saying
Yeah, the hard ER at the end. Nah, you can't.
I mean, if you rapping right to make it fit a bar or whatever, niggas gonna say nigga, nigga, like
Yeah.
whatever. So like I'm saying, like
But a white person saying nigga,
Yo.
it just stings different. That shit just stings.
It does.
'Cause
that's
there's no
because of
right
media.
way to
It's also
say
because
that.
of media and because of what we've been through as people. But media,
okay.
media showed us.
Who's been through as a people?
I was just about to go through that.
Okay,
See, our peoples went through that. But media in our age showed us, not to mention that we've also had to come across those actual races too. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
media has showed us that we need to be upset about it. Media told niggas that, hey, them motherfuckers can't say that shit at all. So now niggas gotta stand on that.
Yeah, because the hard ER is crazy because that's just like saying, fuck, I don't want to get as fuck. That's like the racial thing for
Secret of
the
news.
Mexicans.
It's
Yeah.
this.
You know, all of it. Just, whatever adjective we want to use, to me, that's our one to where it's like, okay, you just can't say
just
that.
the
You know what I'm
recording.
saying? Yeah, you just,
I'm only gonna leave a couple.
just
of
because, like you
minutes.
said, this fucking, I'm going to say it, spit, kite,
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
All
of
the
that
words.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Those are-
Like,
But
they
nobody-
don't publicize those.
I was about to say,
Those aren't
not only
televised.
Not only do they not publicize and televise it because they exist, but those people who would be called that, I'm not going to call them that, but those people who would
They
be
don't
called
call each other that.
They don't put it in their music. They don't
Right,
make
right,
us
that's
want
what
to
I'm saying,
sing
yeah.
along with,
Yeah.
hey, my spit, what the fuck
Because
was it?
it's
Like,
a
don't do
hate.
that.
Because it's a hate word.
right.
So
try
what
to
we
do-
do is we using the hate. They making us. See, the thing is, what if we called each other that, which I heard to be true. We called each other like what if we did, ancient prehistoric time, like times before.
Yeah, that we were
we
kings
called
and we
each.
were
No. I ain't see.
niggas.
Nah. I'm
Niggas
right.
was-
Exactly,
was-
niggas.
was-
So
was-
what if we
yeah.
called each other that, and to make it, like I said, we don't have the control. They flipped that to make it
Wait,
that. So
These are the same people who came to Kemet, saw that it was made by black people who were Negroid,
right.
shot the noses off the statues so that people wouldn't know
Right.
I think
that
there's
these
something
people were
deeper than that.
Negroid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely
So
easily believe that they took
Cause
our
my
own
nigga,
words
they
and used them
let
against
this
us.
shit on the radio now. Like you can say
Yeah.
nigga openly on the radio now, but you'll never be
Yeah.
able to say none of them other slurs that we talk about
Because-
on the radio.
hip hop community
Because
though
hip-hop has made
is
it possible.
derived.
Yeah.
That radio station wouldn't be alive without hip hop music.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
And the
Charlamagne say
program-
nigga all the time. Him and Envy, they be saying nigga.
oh, they definitely
all
part of the
time.
program.
Yeah,
they're
right,
they're
right.
definitely part of the
All
the
the
matrix.
people can't
Right.
say it.
Well, I'm just saying, even the word itself. Remember, there was a time, hell, we remember because we from the radio era. That was all we had to listen to at a point. You couldn't say nigga. They was
Couldn't say
bleeping that
nigga,
shit out
couldn't
like
say
a.
ass.
It's an
You
ass.
could, yeah. You know what I'm
I
saying?
literally
So,
heard a song where Big Sean goes ass,
Right,
ass,
right,
ass,
right.
on the radio.
Times have changed, but I think still part of the game plan. We still where they want us to be,
oh yeah.
and hating ourselves, fighting ourselves, and all
Tripping off
that.
of little things like words,
Like,
and
exactly,
colors
exactly.
and stuff like that. Like that's what it's funny because we was talking about words and the way they create words is such a slap in the face to all of us, and they don't even know it. Like
I do got
entertainment.
one thing to add. To
What are we
this
doing
real
there?
quick.
Entertainment, like entertainment. That's exactly what they're telling you. Like this is brainwashing you, bro.
Right.
Everything is.
They tell you like
Everything is.
that's what entertainment is.
Yeah,
I
but you
do
need
got
to.
one thing
Go
to
ahead.
add to ask y'all to where is this maybe why these words are so powerful to us in general because like when we were oppressed by certain acts, whether it was redlining, whether it was this, that, and the third, they looked at us as niggers. So they equated that word to a process that they did to oppress us. So does that give us a legitimate reason to be like, nah, fuck that.
Well,
the word is still foul?
if what-
Because think about the people at the top of the welfare system. They looked at
what
us as
people were
niggas.
saying-
You know what I'm saying? And this, that, and the third, the red line, and you can't move into these houses, you fucking nigger. You know what I'm saying? So
If
it's like,
African history is actually true, and Jimmy's right about what they're saying about what he was saying about how they flipped the word on us, of course it wouldn't. I wouldn't doubt that it was a word that we use as power.
Exactly.
They redefined it as someone who's ignorant.
Exactly.
And then called us that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that we sit there and keep on calling ourselves that, which we, by the way, still doing.
It's-
And you know what I'm saying? I mean, words get redefined all the time. 60 years ago, you could say we're having a gay old time and not think twice about it because you're just being happy.
But now,
Say that shit now, and what are you doing, nigga?
yeah.
Flintstones ended like that.
But
That's what I'm
if you
saying.
but if you say it and then laugh about it, you could be canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All three of those situations. So it's just like, to me, I feel like it's a diagram of everything of how they wanted things to be. I don't really know, but if we don't react what Pause Man said to it, we'll change. Like we
Could change it.
yeah, we could start changing things to where, because if they say it, they know we gonna react, and we don't react, and we
all these
yeah.
little things, it's toys. They throw toys in the pen so that we have some shit to play around with while they do what the fuck they do.
Right.
And we worried about some shit that don't mean nothing.
Yeah, we was talking about distractions earlier. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of them on the podcast. Yeah. But we also give you a message in there with
Message.
the foolishness. So, message it. You know what I'm saying?
It's called niggas and distractions. But nah, go ahead.
Yeah, but niggas being to close out on that so we get to the in and outs, man, I really like that conversation. You know what I'm saying? As far as,
Yeah, it's like,
getting some clarity on some things, about, but people need to just be more focused on themselves. You know what I'm saying? Or just pay attention to.
It ain't that serious.
It's not. Nothing ain't.
unless it is.
Unless it is.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, but I mean that's the perfect. Yeah. That's the perfect way to think about it. Like you said, it ain't that serious because there's situations where it just ain't that serious unless
Yo,
it
but
is.
when are
You know what I'm
words?
saying?
But when are words not to sound corny, with sticks and stones break bones, but words will never hurt me. But actually,
Sometimes a threat is a warning.
see, a threat is a difference.
That's words.
But I mean, but somebody say, like, oh, yeah, you're nothing but a nigger, right?
Yeah.
Like, white person say that to you. Honestly, what does that mean?
At this point.
They already know.
At this point, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because you're right. You know what I'm saying? And
Why his voice had to be like that?
I mean, because
He went teacher. He went scholar. He went scholar of it. Nigga said.
I started laughing.
All right, go ahead.
I was in the
You
whole
did.
scenario. No, I'm talking about your white person.
Oh, okay.
impersonation.
I thought you talking about when you were a scholar.
Yeah.
Hey, you're a nigga.
But that's how they talk. But that's how it sounds.
If I ever wondered what a pepperwood sounded like, that's what it sounds
Yeah.
like.
That person that said that to me, you gotta
Peckerwood,
choke
though.
him. That person,
Yo,
like,
this
who the
is-
fuck you talking
This is
to?
definitely Peckerwood episode. Like I fuck.
Pause.
The Peckerwood episode.
That's just pause.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Flake,
You're
what
right,
up?
Jimmy. You're right because
You're-
in the
what up,
overall
Flick?
sense, it don't mean nothing.
It don't.
It don't. The thing is, and
They win.
I have to say the thing is this.
They chumped you.
The thing is, I was about to go.
Exactly.
I was like, you feel embarrassed,
But what?
and you're upset at the
Okay.
fact that this motherfucker thinks so little of
Okay.
you that he can just come up to you and do that.
Facts.
So now it's disrespect.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Fa-
that's
okay,
where
okay.
it Really, at that point, is it really still about the word nigga? At that point,
Exactly.
now it's because you think I'm a bitch. You know
See,
what I'm
this
saying?
when I go back to equating it back to the 60s and the 40s and 50s or whatever. See, when they was getting called nigga,
It was different. They would get spit on.
Yeah, they would get spit on and having shit thrown
Hey,
at
get
them.
out of the way, nigga.
Being water hosed.
That's
so
different.
fast forward to now, he might not have threw the water hose on you, but the word still has the same emphasis.
The word does, but you know
In
what I'm
that
saying?
context. In that
See,
context.
the word,
In that context.
the word
Don't
to
let
me
me-
means a little bit less when there is no spitting and getting hit in the head with a rock and shit involved with it. You know what I'm saying? So.
That's what up, bro. Yo, all right, but here's what I'm saying though. That right there, it's a mindset though.
That shit don't mean as much because I ain't getting spit on.
Or dog the hole.
So
Yo,
if
don't-
I smack a woman and call her a bitch, it don't mean as much
That's
if
different.
I just call her a bitch.
Is she a spiteful woman? Because that's a definition.
Nah, I don't.
Yo.
They wasn't
Hold
spiteful.
on, hold
They
on.
wasn't spiteful people back then. They
Damn
was
it, what was you just talking about?
getting called nigga
So give me my nigga.
and getting spit on.
Spit on.
Okay. Before we get back to the joke, before I lose it, but it's still a mindset. It's still a state of mind though.
Yeah, it's pride.
All of
Pride. A nigga,
Thank you.
A nigga's like, yo,
look.
you ain't gonna sit here and just disrespect me, you know what I'm saying, to my motherfucking face.
Okay.
Then in front of people.
Right.
And then I'm just, hey, this bitch ass nigga who ain't gonna do shit.
Nah.
So that's
okay,
why niggas
okay,
act.
okay,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay. But but this is why
Nigga moments exist.
I don't want to say like, but as a people, bro, this is why we are going to be where we're going to be at.
We worried about the wrong shit.
Because we worried about how we appear, you know what I'm saying, and what we look like,
Yeah.
which means nobody
At the
else.
same time, nobody's gonna do that to me in private.
Right. No. I'm not using you.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Because-
I don't know if it's about other people worried about it's about how you feel about yourself. Like, damn, did this nigga just
Yeah,
the fuck out of me and I just took it like I ain't a man.
Right. See,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
okay.
right.
Here's the thing, though. Pride has nothing to do with standing up for standing for yourself. Like if somebody gonna say whatever they want to say, right, to you and call you whatever they want, they could hey nigga, go over there, blah 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 blah, right? Cool, right? Now if you feel a certain way and you tell them, hey, look, my name is this. Don't call me out. I'm just saying.
I don't know if in one of those situations I'm gonna be able to go back and forth with them in verbal.
I'm not gonna go back and forth. I'm just saying, but you also have the option to walk off. I just
You do.
You can.
Then how do you?
Ooh, but are you?
feel about
Yeah.
How do you feel
Oh
about
man,
yourself?
I don't know.
Because
he just-
like I said, technically, Jimmy's right. At the end of the day, it means nothing. It's just like
It
the
means
toys
nothing.
that the motherfuckers is throwing in the pen for us. You know what I'm saying? It really means nothing. But
but the way
That's my toy.
now if she
The
says
word means nothing, but the act means a lot.
we talk about the word
Disrespect
nigga.
is where it's at.
That's that's what I'm saying. So yeah. So okay, substitute the word nigga for
That's different. You've been assaulted.
substitute
You've
the
been
word.
touched. They accidentally in your face and they accidentally touch you. Hey yo,
Hey,
we
I
gone.
was touched on the inside.
Substitute the word nigga for I'll slap the shit out your mom, you bitch.
Yo, I'm not. I mean, see,
It's the you see what I'm saying? Like there's a certain rage that's going to come in.
I'm gonna be honest with you. What he just said?
What you reacted to faster?
I'm gonna be honest with you. What he just said? Either A, I'm gonna be mad off gate because you know what I'm saying. He just came out to me and said, I know goddamn well he's never gonna have the opportunity to slap.
Right,
my
yeah,
but,
just
you know
the
what I'm
fact
saying?
that
the fact that he came at me and said that shit is
Right.
wild. Then number two, I'm gonna choose to decide whether or not I'm gonna take that as a threat. So either way, I'm gonna be very highly upset in that situation if a motherfucker ever said that shit.
You're not walking away, right?
No, I
that's
can't.
what I'm saying. That's what Jimmy. I
See,
get
that's
what
'cause
you're
I'm a
saying.
fool.
You're right.
That's because I'm
Look,
a fool, though.
boy.
I'm a fool. In America, that's because I'm a fool. Don't be a fool.
still,
It's
still
hard
going?
to walk away from
good?
that type of threat.
okay. Yeah, I mean,
shit.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just, like words right now, like
I know. It's like sometimes you have the opportunity to brush
It's
them off.
when.
Sometimes you're not in the mood to
Because you're being a bigger man.
Bro,
at the
listen
end
to
of the
this,
day,
though,
because you
but-
know it's coming from ignorance. So yeah, you're being a bigger man. You're
think-
absolutely right.
I mean, but growing up though, now that we getting older and shit, right? Looking back, like how many times niggas have reacted over words sometimes, right? For me, I'm not gonna speak on everybody, but for every time I did, when I, choke somebody out or did whatever, everything I've done off of pride, anger, or whatever
yeah.
left me with like action reaction. Like there was some serious consequences behind every time I allowed mine.
Sometimes for me, that
Yeah.
happens. Sometimes I gotta wait scot free.
Yeah.
At least until Carver comes in.
Yeah. But let me ask you this. So how do you feel after winning the victory, but also getting the consequence? Like, does it?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Honestly, nobody likes consequences, but when you have the victory next to it, for me,
Yeah.
I kind of chalk it as it is what it is type of situation.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that one. Pause, man. Yeah.
I just gotta chalk it as damn. It is. What it is.
Sometimes the consequence is worth the win.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, not
let me
all,
ask you this.
not
So
all
let-
the time.
Okay.
not
so
all the time,
So
but sometimes.
So because of that,
But it really
man, I
isn't.
sound like my anger management teacher. But but because of that, you can't judge what the reaction going to be.
Not at
So
all.
so the
Not at all.
consequence,
Not at all.
the consequence can be whatever at that time because they say anger is irrational thinking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying not to do anything. I'm just saying,
Think.
Right.
yeah.
No, I say you're absolutely
Pride,
right.
like pride,
I told you from the jump.
pride is a foolish
Technically,
thing, man.
Like I said from the jump, technically, what you're saying, you're 100% right because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. When it comes to people's lives being affected and with their daily shit, being called a nigga means nothing. You know what I'm saying? Technically, it's the inner small battles that we fight within ourselves that make us act the fool. You know what I'm saying? That's what it really is. It's like you said, pride. You know what I'm saying?
Pride is a killer, man.
It is.
No, you're right.
But it's also,
It is.
but a man with no pride is what?
To him, he's whatever he is.
A man with no pride, I mean,
See, but we can't judge. See, you
long
can't
soul.
judge.
No pride,
What does that
no
mean, though? Having no pride. What does pride mean?
Because pride
pretty
would
much-
pride.
Are you saying confidence or
whether it's a mixture of confidence of
exact? Like pride doesn't.
Hold on, what's the word?
Nah,
What's the word? Please talk, because I don't want to hold the show.
pride
It's
would
like-
pride to have you
I mean,
get
we
out.
could get a definition of what pride is.
Pride
for
to
real.
have you get out and do. Pride won't have you sitting down.
Hey, look for it. Yo, you got your phone.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah. Can
That's
you?
I'm gonna pull it up.
Like as a man, I'm talking about strictly as a man's
put it on the
pride.
screen.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like it's like not even. It is about confidence and having some get up about yourself. It's like, damn, I had the word.
You won't settle.
Something.
You won't settle if you have pride.
Thank you. That you're leading right towards what I'm trying to say. There was a word that I was trying to say.
Yo, this is like a man's group that we're having.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
I think as a man's pride, you won't settle, and like you said, it gets in the way sometimes.
I'm right there. It was
But
you have some.
you won't fucking
Yo, just pull it up real quick, and then we can read that shit, man.
But yeah.
But
some.
I
you're
mean,
not content.
see, because it's just I think
Standard about yourself.
There you go.
Have
Standard?
Yes, there you go.
Having standards means
There
something,
you
and
go.
pride brings that.
Facts.
If you
Okay.
have no pride, you have no standards about
Facts.
yourself. You have no, you know what I'm saying? Anything is just anything because you're a
Right.
prideless man.
now.
But
Okay.
pride can get you in trouble.
I'm not.
Big time.
I mean,
I'm saying
I
that
just want to know
A
what you
man with no pride. I mean, let me pull up. the
see.
accurate
But this
pride.
is here's the thing that we're doing here is crazy because what we're doing is we're taking how we personally take pride for ourselves.
Pride.
Okay.
A feeling of deep pleasure or satisfaction derived from one's own achievement,
Okay.
the achievements of those with whom one is closely associated, or from qualities or possessions that are widely admired. For instance, the team was bursting with pride after recording a sensational victory.
Okay.
You
So-
take pride in your job. We take
Right.
pride in this
That's what I'm saying.
podcast.
Right.
Pride is pro and con. Now, if you have too much pride about yourself, to where your pride allows you to do shit that's dumb, then you know what I'm saying. I see where the line gets drawn there because
Right.
what was that for? You know what I'm
Right.
saying. Now your pride just puts you in a fucking situation. But
Right.
that's the thing about being prideful. Sometimes it's gonna work for you. Sometimes it's not.
But it's not a necessary. It's not. You don't like being prideful. For some, takes something to be prideful for, right? Like where others, pride is more of a, that's just how the world is broke down. Where pride is just, the confidence, like the appearance, not, worrying about, how someone else perceives.
I think
Nah,
also,
I see you have to though, because like you would teach Mega to take pride in how you look when you walk out that door.
Definitely.
I think also
So that's what I'm saying. You have to.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Definitely.
you have to have some type of
I
pride.
think sometimes, now I'm thinking about it, I think sometimes that we as men like to use the word pride to hide when we want to say the word ego.
Yo, Flake said we have to be more of the thinker than the doer now. Appreciate that, Flake.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I mean, we should. I mean, like,
Always think before you do, that's for sure.
yeah. I mean, like, that don't mean nobody don't get choked, but I just, like, off of words, really.
Nobody get jumped.
Yeah, like, niggas will get choked. Like,
Like-
niggas get stomped.
Where you're saying like pride, don't let pride like I guess it's two different examples of
Sometimes we
pride.
want to say ego, but we say pride because
Right.
It's
Don't-
ego.
but it's
more
really
ego.
more ego. Don't
Yeah,
let your
not pride.
ego get
Yeah.
you in certain shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
and you right. That's what
sometimes
it
we
be.
kind of shield it by saying the word pride.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And we kind of confused
but
that.
like you said, it really be your ego. Yeah,
And, like, big egos, there's a lot of people have big egos.
Sometimes pause, but sometimes
niggas' egos is fragile, bro. Niggas' egos
thank
is
you.
fragile, man. A lot
Yeah.
of niggas won't admit that
Kanye
shit, but
ruined the word ego for me. I'm sorry, but Kanye
with that stupid ass song,
They
yeah.
ruined ego. But
Yeah, I used to have, like, rapping, I used to feel like, and there was nobody better. You know what I'm saying? My
it's been a
bad.
long state of the union.
Huh?
It's been a long state of the union.
All right, we're
Yeah,
gonna
we
go ahead and
definitely
take.
rocking
Yeah,
that
we
one.
were conversating for a long time. No pause necessary. We're gonna take a quick commercial break.
See how he said time
He said, like, let me long time.
to make sure we heard it.
Right. Make sure y'all. So I was checking with pause better. Am I safe?
Maybe not.
Did I
My
say
bad.
time? Did I say the word time?
No, but we're gonna take a quick commercial break.
Shit.
Y'all watch us on YouTube to see the rest of the show.
Yeah, y'all.
Peace.
It's the PMP show.
King of the jungle is the line, so me I have to run. Kush got me coughing, so I take my culture.
Yo, Jay.
Whoa, Roscoe. Long time no see, dude.
Been busy. What's up, though? You got some bug?
Of course, dude. I might be swimming, but I'm not drowning, man. I remember you still owe me $30.
Yeah, about that.
Dude, don't even worry about it, man.
Word. Just let me get like a gram or something.
I got you, bro. You want some California grandpa food? Or you want the Brokeback Mountain?
Give me that California shit. I don't want no broke back nothing, nigga.
It's the PMP Show.
PMP ins and outs.
Pause, Granddad.
Apple. Shame on you, man. Like, you know what? And see, this is what I hate, right? Because this is what I hate. Because now all this Apple Android beef over the years, and Apple saying, "Oh, look at your shitty ass green bubble. Look at the shitty videos you send us." It ain't even our fault. It's your crazy ass phone's fault because they won't update their old ass system. Now, I will say this: they got a legitimate beef for the simple fact that they are one of the few that say fuck the government and they won't allow the government to go in their phones and shit. So I will big them up for that. You know what I'm saying? But like Paul's man said, somehow over the airwaves, cap.
I'm just gonna say this as
the
I
iPhone guy.
as I raise up my.
Fuck.
There you go.
You ever been talking about something and then you just scroll down and the next thing you know, that's the next thing you see?
Satan's laptop.
I'm not gonna.
Device.
I just don't want to get into
What up,
technicalities. I'm not getting into technicalities. I mean, I got a phone. You know, I could FaceTime my whole family because they're all on it.
No, please don't start
Yeah.
saying super old with technology. Right now.
I mean, because really,
That's what you trying to say.
what else am I doing? I mean, at my age, like I'm like, okay, if I could text, surf the web. Yo, I'm starting to. Yo, have y'all seen those commercials with the grandfathers? When he was like, don't let your friends turn into grandparents.
Oh, yeah.
Because only grandfathers watch TV now.
I saw every commercial though. Like every break, he's like, yo, LL Cool J's behind you. He's like, hey. He's like, selfie countdown 5. He's like, you don't have to count down.
You don't have to count down.
Yeah.
Just take the picture.
But Apple, man, I mean, I don't know too much about the technology part of it. If I find out that they had some problem with saying the N-word at Apple or some shit to where like I shouldn't be using because they're STing, doing some horrible shit like that. Other than that, it's just a phone network.
I don't be caring about none of that type of shit anyway.
Yeah, me neither.
I like a product.
Product's a product, right? But
Yeah, but like you said, Pauls, man, the United States does. You cannot have a monopoly on shit. They coming to break that shit up. Some of y'all not old enough to remember the Bell companies, Atlantic, Pacific Bell, all of the Southwest. Some of y'all don't remember that shit. After a while,
Microsoft when it was popping off early.
yeah, after a while, like Paul's man said, the government was like, you know what? Nah, you can't control all this shit, my nigga. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
fucked up. They the only ones that can control. Like they've been controlling. They monopolize niggas, and they haven't. They still monopolize niggas.
Land, they really play Monopoly, nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
They legitimately play Monopoly.
Word.
And we playing Connect 4.
Yeah.
Candy. Yeah, we shooting craps.
Yeah, fucking
Or see
shoots and ladders and shit.
Oh shit. Nah,
Guess who?
you know what we really playing? The game of life.
Yeah, all bullshit aside.
All
yeah.
bullshit
We
aside.
Monopoly,
We playing game of life. Yeah.
playing the
And
game.
them games are made by the same, I'm sure.
Parker Brothers.
Parker
Yeah.
Brothers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
So-
damn, they playing Monopoly.
We playing the
Life.
game of life.
And we in the middle of chess.
Ain't that some-
Yeah. And then we go to hotels and resorts. Oh, that's can I transition it to Anywhere USA real quick?
Oh yeah.
Alright. Anywhere USA. I went out of town last weekend. And if y'all travel around the US, I'm not saying around the world. I'm just saying if y'all go anywhere in the United States except the areas where it's like right next to the mountain or right next to a lake. Of course, it got to be different scenery, right? But it don't matter what city, what state I'm in. If I'm in the hood, it look like every fucking hood in any fucking state, to where if they blindfolded you, right? Real talk, like as we was driving, getting off exits, I'm like, damn, this shit look like another exit we was at before. She's like, nah, that ain't this one. I was like, yo, it looked just like it.
Same shit.
And we got this saying called Anywhere USA, because it feels like, I'm like, damn, yo, we was here before. Being from Phoenix,
Right.
going all the way to like Cali, DC, all over. If you go to
There do be like little areas that just feel like
the same,
But for me, they're always distinguishable. You know what I'm saying? Because something about like when I go to a new place, I notice how like the sky sits on. That might sound stupid as hell, but
that's where you are in the region.
I was gonna say the terrain is the only thing that really changes.
When I think about, you know what I'm saying, like even when I saw those neighborhoods, like when I was in Tucson, that reminded me of say Lincoln Park.
Yeah.
In Hampton, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just the building structure itself really reminded me of it though, because all I saw was mountains and shit behind it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So what if I tell you? So what if? I mean, I ain't gonna say tell you exactly. I mean, but what if I said to you, because you go to all these different places, I don't care if it's the hood. If you get off at anywhere and you end up in the hood, it's gonna look. It's the same vibe. It's the same people. It's the same setup everywhere. And then even when you come to places where you start to see money, you see the gated communities. You see the houses that's being built. They're all doing the same things everywhere. It's like like in the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, where they had the one who was able to change
they was going in the dream.
Inception.
Yeah, Inception, yeah.
So it was like the person who was able to make the design. So what's going on is now it's a reboot. Everything is getting, like, the cost of living is going to be higher. Everything's going to be different. We, the aging, we're leaving. This new day, this new breed, this new breed is taking over. But it's a complete restructure everywhere. Because the houses that are being built, the communities, I went to another state and it looked like I was home.
Right.
On what was being built, how it was being built, the way it was being built. I ride through communities where the hoods were, and I swore I was somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, this feels just like
I've been here before without being here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It was just scary to me. It was just scary to me, and I just wanted to bring it up on the podcast.
Nah, like you said, it's just one big ass simulation. Like, it's whoever controlling that fucking program and writing this shit he running out of ideas. You know what I'm saying?
And he probably is using Apple.
Yeah, facts.
That was dope.
Facts.
All right, so we're going to jump to the next in and out. Because we just did 2 for 1 right there.
There you go.
So we're going to, hey, y'all check this one out.
Here's another reason to make your car payment on time. Ford in the process of a patent application for self-driving cars to drive away from their owners. After a series of missed payments, Ford's proposal will force the car to drive itself to a repossession agency. Having the car drive away would be a last resort. The patent application shows Ford would first pressure delinquent owners by disabling some of the car's features like the air conditioning or having the audio system play unpleasant sounds.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, man. So you missing car, if they get this approved and you got a Ford vehicle and you missing a couple of payments, first they gonna give you a warning. They're gonna be like, fuck it. No heat. in the middle of winter. Nah, I'm talking about no heat.
Oh.
And it's like 30 degrees. Like all they're gonna do is give you defrost for 5 minutes. So you can thaw it out after that.
Could you imagine
turn your radio down to 1. So you can only just hear words like so even on your Bluetooth, you're like, what?
They say unpleasant sounds.
Yo, it might go like the whole way. Nah, what if they say some shit like, he hasn't paid his bill? Bing!
He hasn't paid his bill.
He hasn't paid his bill.
He hasn't paid his bill.
Oh, shit. That shit just loud as hell. Keep saying that. Yo, that's fun.
And you gotta ride around like
it's loud as fucking. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And they keep the windows rolled down.
oh,
You can't
like a
roll
certain
roll the
you
windows
You
up.
can't roll your windows up.
You only got access to one door, so you only got access to one door. You gotta. And you a soccer mom, you gotta do soccer practice or some shit. All the girls climbing through the window because it's only halfway down.
Oh, shit.
She doesn't pay her bill. So then they say this shit'll drive off on you.
It repo itself. You know how fucked up that is, yo?
Yo, when you go outside and you swear somebody stole your shit.
Oh, nah, you do.
Ain't a busted glass or nothing.
Nah, you do, because right before you get out, she was like, okay, this is your final warning.
Oh, yeah. You get that
You haven't
glass.
paid your bill. I'm going back.
Probably out of here when you go in there.
Right.
I already know when you get out of the seat.
Soon as you park this motherfucker up, out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy,
If you
though.
pull some Houdini shit, I'm just gonna knock it off.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, you're stuck here. Cash App is accepted.
Fuck. That nigga Cat Williams said on the Joe Rogan joint, you heard about what he said about the police and all of that.
They can stop your car
and have it
slow you down.
Right. And now the shit is just the car is pulling itself over because the police get in front of you and hook into your shit.
Want you to take a
that's
pull over.
fucked up.
I can't wait to see what ghetto cyber shit we do to combat that.
Man,
I'm gonna tell you,
it's gonna take something.
We gonna pull out the continuum transfunctioner and shoot it back at the.
Yo,
The first nigga jumping straight out that shit at 40 miles an hour. He gonna wait for an opening.
he like timing it like
Can't do it when it's too slow, because you know the cop can just jump out and chase him. So he gonna try to do it when it and fuck himself up. Cause he gonna try to time it, so he hopped out doing this shit, and that nigga gonna go straight wow.
Nah, he gonna break both his legs, yo. Because at 40 miles an hour, ain't nobody.
Both legs aren't landing on the ground.
Hell nah.
Fuck.
Hey, yo. Yo,
It's
Hussein Bolt couldn't
over
do that,
with, yo.
nigga. At
It's
40?
over with.
At 40, he's gonna break both them shits. Them shits gonna be like.
Because what option you got? You know you got the work in the truck. You gotta try to escape
Nah, let's
this
not
shit.
give him no work.
You gotta escape this shit somehow, some way.
Yo, we were talking about the robotic shit. I think maybe last episode or like 2 episodes ago, and that shit almost sound like our robot, because I'm gonna be like Will Smith. I'm gonna have me an old couple whips that just go up regular gasoline and transmission that they can't be hacking into. You know, a couple motorcycles.
You know what's wild? Did y'all see that meme going around? And it said it was the girl. And the dude was like, thank God for taxes. When she was standing in front of like a 1988 Datsun, talk about she put like $2,800 down, but it was a meme, right?
Oh, yeah.
You remember?
And
This shit was.
it was like a greenish teal color.
Yeah. So, bro, I'm laughing, right? But then what was wild is, you know how you can see a couple of the comments. So somebody was like, y'all laughing at this shit, but that's the kind of car you better go buy now, because that's the only one they can't hack into. And when he said, I was like, yo, you know what? I was like, that's the shit you need. Yeah, exactly. I was like, whoever said that shit on their shit, that's the, you need an old gas guzzling bum ass piece of shit with no computer chip, no nothing in sight, my nigga. So you can get the fuck up out of here.
iRobot,
get
bro.
up out of here.
iRobot. Once you need, like, everything gonna be ran into technology, bro. And if they can't get into it, yo, we're the machines right now. I'm just throwing that out there.
If the car
We are the machine.
Pulled the windows up and took you to the bank, like, pay your bill. Like,
and it's probably gonna be some shit like that.
Yo, I want to give some advice too before we go to the next one. If you have a vehicle and you're paying payments on it, make sure you have full coverage insurance. I'm not going to stress the importance of that. Also, because it's a lot of things they don't tell you. Also, you need gap insurance. Gap insurance means whatever the insurance company pay or whatever, and whatever's left over, gap insurance is going to cover the rest. And it's very important, because I got hit with that shit a long time ago, and that car that got shot up from the spot, it was considered total. That red Mitsubishi when we got shot at the gas station. Not us got shot at, but
we got caught up.
We didn't have gap insurance, so the company only covered a certain percent, we end up owing a couple grand, like $8,000, and that shit is like you owe that,
right?
And there's nothing you're gonna do, and they gonna come get it, and
they gonna get it. Yeah.
So, that part. So
yeah, full coverage, like you said, full coverage insurance. That should take care of a lot of headaches. You know what I'm saying?
It costs more up front, but on the back end, pause. It'll save you some headaches if you really care about that type of thing, because you can't be like, fuck it, I owe you, and then you're gonna end up caught in a situation, man. Like owing is I hate owing.
Yeah, and that's what be fucked up with these cars, because there's always some shit with them to where that's one
they break down.
Yeah,
Soon as you
man.
Soon as you pay it off or right to pay. Yo, we talked about this.
Yeah.
I'm buying some old school shit. Give it the newest engine. You know what I'm saying? The freshest engine, but old school ride for low price. And I'ma just maintain those. Paint them like I want. Dress them up like I want. Because this new shit, nah,
bullshit.
I don't want you hacking into my shit.
Right.
At all. It's telling that shit to just go 80 miles an hour. Nah.
Crash into some shit. Matter of fact,
yeah.
Word to everything, that shit just happened to somebody in Hollywood not too long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit just happened to somebody in Hollywood not too long ago, over out there in the hills somewhere, and they claim he ran off the road, but I think it's some funny style shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It was, like, you can't believe everything you hear. So.
Right, because he was in a Tesla. So no one's for him to take control of that shit and bash that shit into a concrete median.
Yowza! We're going to jump onto this next one right here. Y'all check this out.
Well, the robots have arrived, at least in Pasadena, California. That's where the world's first ever fully autonomous AI-powered restaurant has opened, complete with burger flipping bots. We sent CBS's Joy Benedict on a taste test.
Flippy the chef makes Spud spectacular. This automated grill gives the meat its sizzle as this restaurant goes robotic.
For this burger, it would take about 120 seconds.
Cali Express by Flippy is the world's first AI-powered eatery. There's new technology outside the kitchen, too.
A cheeseburger.
Order kiosks use facial recognition to remember you, your favorite food, and how you like to pay. Then watch the robots work. No humans required.
We can't get enough people to come out to work on fryers and grills, and they're dangerous jobs. And this automation helps solve a lot of those issues.
62% of restaurants report being understaffed. Industry experts say most of those unfilled jobs could be done by robots. And in California, where the minimum wage for most fast food workers will soon be $20 an hour, fewer workers equals cost savings. Dan Ives is with Wedbush Securities, a wealth management firm.
Once the minimum wage went to 20, that's the bell going off. More and more focus on spending on AI.
That's weird. It's like all the movies we watched when we was younger. You know what I'm saying? The way the robots, hey, how are you doing? How are you doing today?
Right.
Well, literally, the fact that joint could flip the burger, make it, season it, shake the fries, serve it, no humans necessary. Right. In 1 minute and 30 seconds, he said.
Right.
You niggas.
That shit, wow. Like, where I feel defeated at sometimes when it comes to, like, the future generation, like, those jobs are most kids' first jobs, working at fast food places, because those are the ones that's most convenient. They're right around the corner from your house most of the time, so moms ain't got to drive all out the way, or pops ain't got to drive all out the way, or whatever. So now you taking that shit away. You already took the cashier jobs away from the kids by putting these fucking machines in Walmart that half-ass work anyway. So you took them jobs from them. You know what I'm saying? And now you forcing the older people to battle with teenagers for stock jobs. That's why shit is fucked up. Like, you ever walk through Kroger and see a 40-year-old nigga in a 18, like, it didn't really used to be like that. Those jobs used to be for the kids. You know what I'm saying? You might see one or two mixed in here or there. You know what I mean? Because it ain't nothing wrong with it. But right. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But it's just those jobs are basically for teenage kids and early 20s or whatever getting it right. But now, it's fucking putting robots in this shit, and now they all fighting for the same shit. Everybody fighting for the same type job. So it's fucked up, man. And they even making it worse, going to this shit with this shit. Now you taking McDonald's French fry makers from taking their job away.
I mean, but nobody want like this money, this flow. It's how you maximize the money coming in by minimize what you putting out.
Right.
And with this, once this starts to roll, they're gonna be whoever designed it. It's gonna be because now some people gonna try to hold steady, huh? Some people gonna try to. Yeah, I see you good. Some people gonna try to hold steady, and be like, no, we love y'all are. They're gonna try to ban it and say you guys are doing away with humans and all. Like it's gonna be real. It's gonna start to seem like a movie. It's gonna be a whole lot of protesting. Which protesting gets you nowhere eventually. So it's going to be a whole bunch of that. It's going to be a whole bunch of anti this, don't do this. But still, when you get to whatever fast food restaurant, it's going to be welcome. And like he said, they're going to scan your fucking face. Oh, yeah, you like the turkey burger with the extra cheese. And we as people, after a while, we going to be like, we don't fuck with that shit. Yo, hey, you went to the new such and such restaurant, bro? Yeah, they knew who I was off the bat, man. The shit I had my sandwich ready.
Yeah. Now, hey, what does that do for the smaller chain restaurants who ain't at McDonald's? Let's say it's Zach's Burger Hut, and I can't, because these machines look expensive as fuck. So to lace your whole restaurant with this shit and to be able to upkeep the maintenance on them, it looked like it might cost a pretty penny. But then again, it might be the same amount as staffing people and keeping health insurance for them. So you never know, you know what I'm saying? But
paying per hour.
Right.
So overtime.
I wonder what that does for the mom, because does that drive prices down now? Because now, okay, I can't work at McDonald's since they got a machine doing this shit, but I can go work at Zach's Burger Hut. Now, what do I pay you? Because, you know what I'm saying? Does it go up or down at that point? I wonder what happens to the
mom and pop. But the mom and pop is actually, I don't want to say dying, but the mom and pop itself, just because of the corp, because the corpse do it like Benny Siegel.
Yeah.
Get down or lay down.
Yeah, bro.
And either you gonna get with them, or you can't rely on. Now, the mom and pops who got support of their neighborhood, not in our neighborhoods, because we don't have that. That's the main reason why they're able to do what they're doing, because we got corner stores in our own neighborhoods that we won't even support as much, and then give respect to it like we should. We'll give the respect to the corp joints just because. Now all we got to do, but that's what the problem is. So eventually it's coming to pass regardless, unless we start supporting ourselves like every other community does.
Right. Here's what's crazy, and I know this is off subject, but kind of on subject a little bit. Did you peep how a Dollar Tree and Family Dollar, whichever one is closing, over 1,000 stores? Because they got $1.17 billion in losses last year. But what's crazy about that is I was like, they got $1.17 billion in losses. Amazon got $1.17 billion in gains, because that's all where that shit went to. Lazy motherfuckers who don't want to run to the Dollar Tree, they'll get some Lysol. They order that shit that night. It'll be there that morning when they wake up.
That's
you know
true.
What I'm saying? So I was like, damn. So, I mean, you probably within the next 2 months, we driving around a lot of these dollar stores, and it was whichever one Dollar Tree is tied to, Dollar, Family Dollar, whichever one, they both the same company own them. 1,000 of the motherfuckers is closing, bro. I was like, damn, that's a lot of fucking stores across the nation. You know what I'm saying? Because them shits ain't everywhere, first of all. You know what I mean? I know they a lot of places, but they ain't everywhere. So, shit, you might see 25 of them shits close out here. You know what I mean? Like, that's
I mean, but if you think about, the ones I've been seeing, they've been actually closing Nah, there's a big one get ready to open up. But I'm thinking, because now a lot of stuff ain't really $1.
Right.
You know, it's like it's $1 and some change.
Right.
And it's going up. And it's is it damaged goods from, or is it something that did, like the computer, you know, belts and the, you know, all right, this batch is not gonna, you know, blah blah blah. We can't have this product out. All right, we could give it $1 General.
Right.
Like we're gonna make at least $1 what
Something
it's worth.
This shit. Yeah.
So that's what's scary about the monopoly thing. Going back to Apple as well, is, you know, cornering the market or something.
Yeah.
So this, you know, this
that's what Amazon did. Like Amazon about to get Walmart the fuck out of here, which is wild. Like, I mean, I know it ain't gonna be no time soon, but I know Walmart losing money.
That's old money though. That's that Trump shit.
About it. Yeah, it's just
that's
just
that old money.
It's that super. Yeah, they. Whew.
Yeah, that's like one of the powerful families.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of powerful families, but I'm noticing they were saying something about 2024 being a time where a lot of things get exposed and a lot of things come to the light.
Great segue, because somebody is in super hot water, y'all, and we are gonna bring it back to you in 2 and 2, motherfuckers. Y'all stay tuned.
Yeah.
Now I was on Al Gore's internet and saw this shit. Certified human chuck burgers. Now, allegedly, they've been ST people all the time. ST, you know, trafficking. People been getting found, murdered. People just been missing all over the country. That shit say certified human. Y'all don't find that suspicious, dog? Cause I made a video a while back about when Macbeth, when did he die, and burger disease was giving y'all them cheap ass burgers. And how when I travel the country, dog, I don't never see a lot of cows every motherfucking where. And there's too many restaurants and too many motherfucking grocery stores selling beef. And ain't no fucking way they got all these cows to supply all these motherfucking food chains, especially when there's a McDonald's in every 10-mile radius. Smaller than that for real, it's like every 5-mile radius, dog. There's hella restaurants where I live at, every motherfucking where. And I'm 1,000% sure it ain't enough motherfucking cows for all that beef, dog. Now look at this one. See how they got the wording on that motherfucker? In purple, it's people. And then you got the green that say, for the meat. You put it all together, it's for the people meat. Quality meats made from people like you. On the package. And you're buying that shit. And that, see right there, that's why everybody's so batshit crazy. And going insane and shit. You know when you eat these meats, right? You taking on the stress that came from the individual, meaning a person or the cow, when they died, all that negative energy and all that energy they had with them is going right into your body. And people wondering why they all stressed and depressed and got anxiety and shit. Maybe it's from this motherfucking meat you're eating, dog. Yeah, allegedly, they've been doing this for a long time, and I gotta say allegedly because they keep trying to take my stuff down, and you can see I've been shadow banned, on TikTok at least. It's going crazy right now, dog. We in the age of Aquarius. Everything's coming out. Everybody's awakening. But you got these NPCs that ain't awake worth a damn. And if they not an NPC, come on, man. Snap out of the Matrix. We are entering 5D, dog. There's too much information out here. Now, I wouldn't say go on Google to research anything, because it's hard to find anything on Google now. You gotta go on Bing, Firefox, all kind of other stuff, but trust me, Google should be your last resort. You might as well just go on TikTok to search up something, because you can't do it on YouTube either, dog. Not anymore. But all these meat packagings saying human meat, I found some years ago. celebrity meat products. I'm gonna do a video on that. I just gotta get all my information again, dog. But this right here is motherfucking crazy. Yeah, be careful what you're putting in your body, cause that shit is taking over, dog. Damn. Peace.
Yo, it's what I'll say, because he said he touched on something when he said they're running out of shit. I wanted to ask the fella something, because I'm going to Google it, because I didn't want to sound ignorant. A cow can only have one calf at a time, right? Like, they don't have 3 or 4 fucking...
That's cool. That's a good question.
I mean, I'm almost certain I don't think that, you know what I'm saying? But...
That's a good question.
Or let's go off the theory that they only have one.
Yeah. Think about how much food,
Yeah. There's just... We'll just keep it at burger joints. Fuck pizzas, fuck Chinese food, all it. We'll just keep it at burger joints.
Straight up.
There's no way in the hell there's enough cows to supply every burger chain across America. It's just not. It's just not. I don't even think it's enough to keep up with McDonald's and Burger King alone, let alone all the other shits that
then
you
the
can
Outbacks
fucking, right. Just anything that
Hardee's.
sells a burger. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, Applebee's, fucking just all these restaurants.
Oh.
And that's just burgers, y'all. We ain't talking about the spaghetti places that need ground beef. We ain't talking about the pizza joints. We ain't talking about the Chinese food spots.
Shit.
We ain't talking about none of this other
Grocery
shit.
stores.
Grocery stores that need. We just keeping it straight on burger joints. There's no way, bro. There's just no fucking way. Because first of all, there's some states that it just ain't even a lot of fucking cows at. you know what I'm saying? It's just not.
I'm gonna jump in real quick. Then jump
go ahead.
Nah, because you said we did a show maybe a year or two ago. We've been doing this for a while, ladies and gentlemen, and we was talking about how they were taking the farms away.
Yeah.
We talked about that shit. How they were buying the farms away, and and I think back then it was just helping the shortage to create this, because maybe it's just synthetic. Because to me, have you tasted the food though? Like does it taste? It don't taste like.
It tastes the same.
And it goes back to what Paul's man was talking about. Damn, like as far as the cereals, like what was the theory you came up with, Paul's man, that was talking about as far as how Fruit Loops was Mandela. It was the Mandela theory, right? Yeah, the Mandela effect. Yeah. So where now we just think this is how things taste now. All of a sudden, and I'm gonna jump into a scene from The Matrix when they first woke Neo up and they was talking about. He was like, what we gonna eat? Did you like it? How was it? He was like, yeah. What did it taste like? Mm-hmm. So to where you could be eating something like porridge, and due to the fucking programming of it, what it does to your mind,
right,
and what you think it is, like it kind of tastes like chicken.
Yeah.
So I think I've been feeling this way for a long time. Depending on where I go to buy the burger, though, or where I got the burger from. All burgers should taste like a cow. All burgers, right. Your burger shouldn't taste different if I go to McDonald's and then go to Hardee's and then go to Wendy's, all them shit should taste, if I bust it open, it should look like the same thing if they coming from the same source. And then if they all do look like the same exactly to the T, you should be worried as well. So this is what I don't know really what to believe or what's going on. Just pray over your food is all I'm really going to say about that. Because
and then going back to the days of working at McDonald's, and now that I think about it,
yeah, bro,
going in that freezer, grabbing a box of frozen circles that sat in his freezer for our shit used to jump, so it ain't sitting there that long, but maybe like a week and a half, maybe depending on if you had to get the one at the bottom, depending on how fast the truck was coming, but. Them patties was still pumped with preservatives and shit. Still are to this day. Pumped with you know what I'm saying? They sitting in a big warehouse for goddamn God knows how long.
How long ago was that? So we'll say 20
years ago.
Nah, it wasn't that long.
Yeah, you could take 30 away from how long.
No, I'm saying how long ago that though it was like that for us. So I'm saying like 20-something years ago.
Oh,
that's how, yeah. So that's how it's still coming. So if we say So it's probably still some of the same meat from then, because that shit does not, bro. That shit don't die. That shit don't die.
That is a fact. Now, there's a piece of frozen burger that fell behind the refrigerator somewhere that sat there for 7 years and looked exactly the
same way
when somebody found it.
And we ain't noticed that shit because we was there. We was just going along with the time. We was just like, bow. Yo, what's for lunch? I don't know. I'm making me a triple stack.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? We was just killing that shit.
Man, that's crazy.
Killing frequencies and shit. But yo,
yeah.
Now that we on this, y'all check this other one out real quick, so y'all check this out.
Taco Bell, and how nasty this bullshit is. See these? These the twists that y'all love so much. These bitches sit back here for weeks, and then we just put them in them bags when we feel like it. See this? See this? This is the beef that y'all love so much. These tacos. This is how it looks. We don't even cook shit. It's all boiled. The chicken, ew. The steak, ew. The chips, ew. The sauces, ew. Blow this up and I'm making a part 2. I'll show you.
Hi, welcome to Taco Bell, where our meat turns from this to this to that. Bitch, what the fuck?
Wow. So thank you guys for almost 100K. That shit means the world to me. I didn't think we'd get that far. So yeah, this is part 1. The McRibs. Those are true. It's true. If you've heard anything about them, the 100 ingredients, it's true. It's over 100 ingredients. Same with the sauce. When we put that in the microwave to prep it, we stir it. It burns our nose and eyes. It's the worst. The cups here, each cold cup is pretty much the same size. You can pour from
exposing Taco Bell.
Yeah, man. I mean, I haven't been to Taco Bell in a minute. Yeah. So, and I'm not recommending that. I'm telling my children, I'm putting a bulletin out.
Right.
No more Taco Bell.
Right.
That's disgusting.
Like, it's, no wonder that we suffer for some of the things we suffer for health-wise. And everybody, I ain't even saying one specific community, everybody, because look at the shit we've been eating, y'all. I thought it was okay for us to eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and there was a time where you can't help it. When you in your young 20s, you ripping and running, you know what I'm saying? And if you have a child, you can't help it. Sometimes it's more convenient to stop at McDonald's, or they getting on your nerves so much they want a Happy Meal. So we've all been there where we fed our children this bullshit, even though we know it ain't right. But if you can avoid that shit, yo, please don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, ugh.
It's just, we lab rats.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna leave it alone, but I want to say this: the robot part, all that's tied in with that, because them robots gonna be dishing out that food, fattening us up, and they gonna be STing like they doing,
right?
Getting people and enjoying them over wine, cocktail dinner. So just don't mess with that shit no more. Like, we showed 2 spot. Like, I recommend not fucking with Mickey D's though. Like, I don't give a damn. Like, they fries, if you find fries in the under, like, I detail cars sometime and when I find shit under there, it's fries that been at least a year or 2 old.
God knows how long.
And they still don't mold. So
what's fucked up too with that shit is, like, they know this shit is poison and they still give it to us. And even if there was a class action lawsuit years down the line, it'd be so many motherfuckers involved. You're gonna get $1.17. You know what I'm saying? And most people ain't like, how many of them postcards you got? Hey, such and such, this is fucked up. Sign this, and be a part. And I threw a lot of them shits away because you're only gonna get $27. But that's one thing we don't do, is we don't force the issue. Like, if we was all really to sue these motherfuckers and be like, nah, man, this shit is poison that you've been feeding us, yo. Like, a lot of, might not get no real money, but we would stop the bullshit, which is the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, get that nasty shit the fuck out of here.
All of it. I'm just, that shit was kind of disgusting, man. looking at that, the way the ground beef just.
That's whoa, like you said, I ain't eating that Taco Bell in a minute anyway, but that just completely closed the door for me. That's Jesus Christ.
I would recommend people getting a certain amount of water and fruit juice a day. The mixture, if you're gonna drink anything, water and some fruit juice, because everything else, even the fruit juice, got them shits in it. So, get you a juicer or something. But I mean, seedless fruits now. Like, how do you?
I ain't mean to cut you off.
Nah,
You
good,
just made me think of it. Did you hear that wild ass nigga that came up with that? He had a theory that we don't need to drink water. If we just ate enough fruit, we would be hydrated from the fruit.
I heard that.
And I was like, I don't know if I
It
can
gotta be
roll
a
with
mixture.
that one. Sometimes a nigga just thirsty and I can't go play ball and come back and eat some strawberries and shit and be all right.
I mean, but if you get a juicer and take the fruit and then juice it and drink that.
Yeah, and then drink that,
Yeah, that's definitely doable. It's just expensive unless you got your own garden.
Right.
So, we could go get into this topic because pause man over there.
Oh shit, yeah, we could definitely roll this beautiful beam footage.
All right, so we got y'all check this out.
Right on that driveway right there. So clearly a very different sight than we're used to seeing. But there you see some of the people that were inside that mansion at the time of the raid. They are being talked to by investigators, by people from the Department of Homeland Security. I could see they're getting their pictures taken as well. So maybe they don't know who they're looking for or who they have in front of them at this point. But again, part of the process of gathering information as to who in particular was on the grounds at the time that they made entry during this raid. So if we do have a vantage point from the ground there, I'm not sure if we have a ground shot.
Man, listen, Diddy. Shit just got super real for you. Like, the national... Alright, this is one thing for the feds, for the cops. You know what I'm saying? Local police enforcement. But Homeland Security, my nigga, like, that's some other type shit. That's Jack Bauer and them looking for you, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you about to be on a whole different type movie. You was about to be on some... 48 shit, but now, nigga, you about to have a whole goddamn Mission Impossible shit made about you.
Nah, Captain America's on the way to find that nigga, man. Super Soldier Bunky is on the way. They're activated.
Word. Because we just see you was doing some last minute research and shit, because that was been a couple hours now, so we've been doing the show. So allegedly, I don't know if this is true, they tracked his private jet to somewhere to the Caribbean islands, so that nigga got low quick. But L.A. home or L.A. mansion, a Miami mansion got raided, you know what I'm saying, by Homeland Security. Right. That Los Angeles one had two of his oldest sons there, Christian and Justin, I think, whatever their names are.
Take that.
Yeah, had them in handcuffs, you know what I'm saying, helicopters and shit. So, of course, everybody's seen this shit by now. But we brought it up to say this. What the fuck are they distracting us from? It's not really about Diddy is what I wanted to really speak on, or like, as we was kind of talking about this outside of that. What are they really hiding from us and distracting? Because they've been going at this nigga a lot. And when the fuck we ever seen some shit like this? I don't think I've never ever in my life seen Homeland Security run up in an entertainer's crib.
Yeah.
We've seen the feds. We've seen other wild shit, the IRS with some tax evasion shit, but Homeland Security, my nigga, amidst all the other allegations that's been going on. So, I don't know. We'll see where this shit go.
All right. There was something that we was going to post about BRICS. Mm-hmm. You know, we talked about BRICS before on the show. It's the it's pretty much Brazil, other nations, Brazil,
Russia, India, Spain, China.
I think that's it.
I feel like there's.
We'll be able to put the post up. Y'all be able to see it in full. But that's the currency. It's just like, and it's backed off real gold.
Right.
So it's a real currency, and they're saying that they're not going to do business with you know, people who not back with real, you know,
Real gold.
gold.
Yeah.
Which is what it was started off of to begin with. So I feel like that is having a lot to do with it. I think a lot of things, you know, are going to be cleared out as far as, and it goes down to as far as Diddy. Like, I think, like everything's about to be exposed. Because, if they get their hands on him for real, most people of his nature, stature, once they get somebody of that stature, it's lights out for everybody else that he was involved in.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that connection goes up to as far as like this brick situation, you know, to where there's a lot of money, a lot of ST,
right,
a lot of things all involved in this situation, which we the only people. It's the last time I say this, and I'm gonna let you get back. We the only people that doesn't have a backing as far as a people. Like United Nations, there is a seat for every nationality, except for us, because they hold our representation.
Right. They lump us in with the United States as a whole. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, because you can't do nothing harmful to nobody else here without them. Hey, our people are over it, because there was no. What's the arrangement for us being? Anyway. Back to Diddy.
But yeah, I mean, it's you know, again, like Jimmy said, we looking for the bigger play, because this type of news, you know what I'm saying? Like, big wild shit like this don't just happen in a controlled environment. That entertainment sect is a controlled environment, because none of this shit had to get leaked out. They could have handled all this shit behind private doors and told TMZ, you better not show none of this shit or we gonna shut you down. Like, all of this shit could have been contained, because the powers that be run that shit. They're putting this shit out here for a fucking reason. I don't know what it is. Like Jimmy said, the BRICS announcement about to come. If you do your research on that, if for every $55 US, you could get one of these, which means our dollar ain't shit compared to that, because that's like going over there to Mexico and getting 1,000 pesos for $1. It's not necessarily that drastic, but you get the point. You know what I'm saying? It's only going to get worse. And once they start trading petrodollars, if you know, everybody knows about what they do with petrodollars is basically the oil prices are based off the dollar.
Right.
So that's the only thing holding the United States up, is that if you want to buy oil, you have to buy it with U.S. currency. So in order, you have to exchange your currency over here with us. If your shit ain't worth shit, of course, you know how much you got to give us, all blah, 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 blah. If they shift this shit, and this is one of the reasons why they took Gaddafi out, to this brick shit,
yeah,
and now you got to buy oil with BRICS money,
yeah,
my nigga, it's over with. Because now we got to get him $55 for every one fucking dollar just to go buy oil. First of all, oil prices for us is going to shoot sky high. That shit going to be through the fucking roof. And our dollar going to collapse. And I think it's on the verge of that. I think this Diddy shit is coming out for the simple fact that the chaos that this shit is about to cause, if this shit flip and our dollar becomes second and BRICS goes up in front, and it's over with, bro. China gonna become the superpower they already on the verge of becoming. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's ill, because if you look at the teachings of Sun Tzu and all of that shit going back to that nigga, and you look at the patience and shit that he spoke about and how you kill your enemy from within, just look at what China did, my nigga. China made us dependent on them. They took away our industry and gave us technology, and most of that shit comes from over there.
So, do you remember early in the podcast we used to talk about like pride, then we confused it with ego, right? Like, China pretty much, you know, okay, like you said, you know, they took it to the face. All right, we'll be the butt of the jokes. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm good.
Right.
But now, at the end, what's going to happen? Now, what's going to happen is WW3. I'm not going to say it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Yes.
Because we not going to be second fiddle. Like, that's just the thing about being here. Like, we number one. Like, we'll go into your country and say, hey, USA. We're number one.
Look how many military bases we got around the world.
Yeah. So if they feel like they don't want to do business with us unless we, you know, they want to see proof of, you know, we're not going to take no. That's a red flag for real.
And then we spoke on this a while ago on, you know, can't remember exactly what episode, but how they was all up in China buying up shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this has been a patient game they've been playing for a long time.
Africa.
Like Jimmy said. Yeah, China going all over Africa. Sorry, yeah. But and like Jimmy said, they took that slap in the face when they had to take it, and they was like, okay, we're gonna play this role. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when we get back, and then they went and they got Brazil right, Russia right, India right. You know what I'm saying? Even though India's the same continent as Asia and all that, with Russia and all that, but. Like you said, Spain, and I feel like it's another C, because I think it's BRICC for some reason, S. I can't think of the other C.
Remember.
Yeah.
It might be. But the thing is, it sounds like just a big communist,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, forefront. Yeah. Or maybe were they on the same side as who was Hitler's allies? Were all of them Hitler's allies?
Let's see. Don't get me the line, but I believe Italy was one of them.
What about Russia? Where did Russia stand? I think we've always been against Russia, so I'm sure Russia's always probably been.
I don't even know what there was a USSR back then.
Yeah, but it's just something. There's so much going on in the back, and we'll never even know until later on.
Yeah. So like I said, the moral of the story is, what we're trying to get across is that. Yeah, this Diddy shit is cool. Yeah, it's entertainment. Look at it for that. It's fucked up for the victims, so I ain't gonna say it's cool. But watch for the bigger play, because something else is going on behind the scenes that they really trying to hide. They play shadow games, man. And,
What's crazy to me is that shit is bigger than the real news. Like World Star, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all these sites. Like, we more in tune with that than, like, the world news today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where the CNN, like, when even though this is all day shit, at least you hear what's going on. Mm-hmm. Like, they voting on bills all the time, and we can watch this shit. Yeah. We can listen. We can know what's going on. So
there's a literal genocide going on over there in Gaza right now.
Come on, man. That's big right there.
Yeah.
And the picture that's portrayed, we just see the media view. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then of course, we're like, oh look, they're babies. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But they're babies on both sides of war.
Right.
So, let's just show both sides of the story. Mm-hmm. All right, so
yeah, man.
That was dope. I got one quick topic before we ride out. And it's a short, easy one. It was just
while you looking that up, I want to tell a quick story because there's a moral to it at the end, like we always have. Mm-hmm. Stay off your goddamn phones, people. I'm sitting here driving today, and you know how you in traffic, but it's like you moving, you know what I'm saying, and you on like a street, you know what I'm saying, like say Roswell Road or something. Yeah. So the light up ahead is clearly red, you know what I'm saying, and it's crowded enough, but you probably like 2 football fields back. That's how far we was back. So it's a green truck right here, and I'm right here next to the green truck riding. It's like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we sitting there riding. The light is red, so I'm in this big ass truck. I'm clearly starting to slow down. So this nigga slows down next to me too. Again, we just like this, America. Yeah. For whatever reason, I see the nigga do this, and then he sped up. So now the nigga's not slowing down. So he was going about 40. We got to about 15, 20. So now he's back up to like 40. So now he only got about 15 fucking feet to stop before he run into the back of this Tesla. Again, we're like this, but I'm slowing down and I'm watching it. Boom! So I'm looking and I'm right next to him by this point, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I don't know what happened. I don't think he passed out because he looked like he was doing something. But the nigga went from 15 back to 40, and poor lady, man, I know when she got rocked. I know she was like, yo, my nigga, this light been red for 45 seconds. Like, what the fuck? And they hit me this hard. Like, that his insurance company gonna tear his ass up, man.
And if he only has liability, he's gonna be in trouble.
He's in trouble
But
because he
God.
tore that Tesla up, my nigga.
He was on his phone?
She was at his. You know what's crazy, Jimmy? I don't know because, like I said, you know how you could just see somebody look to the side, like he ain't passed out or nothing. He was clearly distracted. I'm trying to figure out why the fuck he sped back up or why he didn't feel his foot on the gas speeding back up. Because by the time he looked up, he tried to because you heard the skirt, but it was too late. Boom! I was like,
now if it wasn't medical, then like he lost it for a second and came back too. If it wasn't that and you was looking at your phone, man,
it's over with.
I've seen that shit happen all the time. You ever be in traffic, similar situation like you, where you ready to get over and change lanes, but you just got somebody who's not paying attention and not driving their car, they're just looking, and you pull up to them like, yo,
right,
and they just, and I'm like, yo, go, yo, beep the horn, yo, I got a problem with my horn right now, it don't work, right? So,
but you right, you be mad as shit.
Then you can't get in that because it's a long line. All you need is somebody just to pull up real quick so you can jump over. He ain't even looking. You like, God.
Oh man, that I know you got a topic. That okay? I got one more for you. I can pitch you on to whether you got to make a right or a left, right?
Yeah.
But this asshole in front of you won't inch up enough so you can get into the turning lane, and you miss the light. The light.
Now you gotta go all the way.
You be mad as shit because you like, yo, I could have caught that fucking light if you'd have just moved up, nigga.
I might just nudge him. I might just slightly tap him a little bit. Where he don't know it's a tap. Like, what? Did you hit me? No, I didn't touch you.
I don't know what happened.
Wait until we can get back in your car.
How you heated, because now you know you caught the beginning of this red light. So you stuck at this shit for the next 4 minutes.
Yo, y'all just don't understand traffic like in Atlanta, bro. Like in Atlanta area. Y'all just don't understand.
Yeah, man.
That shit'll have you vexed, bro.
I'm telling you.
Oof, woosah, man. Yes. I'm mad now over
just
situations.
thinking about scenarios, right?
Shit, me and Paul's man was riding earlier, and I'm not even driving. And I'm in the passenger seat like, look at this lady right here. All she gotta do is move over. Because we had that same situation you talk about, but we're trying to get over because we see this traffic in the left lane, right lane going smoothly. So by the time we notice, somebody's just but you can't because it's not enough space. And then by the time they get by the car, bro, they're all fills it in. Now you stuck in. Then you get to the front. They got somebody who broke down. They got their flashes on. Yo, that shit is so aggravating, man.
Now you gotta get back over.
Then you mad at the dude. Yo, why the fuck your car break down? You don't even know what it is. You just pissed. Fuck you got your flashes on for, homie.
Shit.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
traffic can do it, bro. But,
it will.
Oh, man, that was funny. Woosah on traffic. But y'all check this out real quick. We get out of here.
I used to be the most negative person on earth. Something bad happened. Why the fuck this had to fucking happen to me right now? But they say when you change your perspective, that's when miracles happen. So now when bad shit happen to me, I don't be like, why me? I be like, why not me? I'm built for this type of shit. Let's get it.
One. Message for the day, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we talked about this last week about speaking things, saying things and speaking things into existence. Like everything that we going through, I guess, like we've been through a lot, right? But if we think about the ancestors who actually went through the slavery, like the whipping, the being told what their name is not, like who they believe in, like I kind of feel that pain when I was, like I kind of felt like I was insensitive a couple of episodes ago talk about slavery, like, nah, it didn't happen to me and everything like that. So that shit's a part of, like me, us, because the form of slavery that they went through maybe could have, I ain't gonna say it probably was harder, like to be that, to be told, like you was living a certain way, you had your own way of belief, and then all of a sudden, You know, we're gonna take you. We're gonna rape your ladies, not us. I'm describing something for you. I try to chop this shit up, but all these changes pulling us away from our our family and shit. So, you know, we were talking about with China. Yeah. They took it. You know, like you built for it. If these things are happening to you, whatever they may be, whoever you are, like if tough shit is happening to you, don't give up. Don't you can handle this shit.
Right.
You built for it.
Facts.
You could do that shit. So I like that message.
It's a fact. Like for everything at this very moment in your life, this very moment, whenever you watch this shit, at this very moment in your life,
right?
Every situation that you've been through, you made it through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you right now in the moment. So right now in the moment, if something's going on, God willing, it isn't. But every situation or real situation you've been through in your life, you've made it through because you're watching this right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a blessing to be able to wake up. I'll get in a second. Fell in my chair. To be able to wake up every day. Like, gave this homeless dude $1 the other day. I had some change. I gave him $1. You know, I was like, how you doing today, man? He was like, blessed, man. Woke up this morning. And, what the fuck else can you want in life? You know what I'm saying? Outside of your family doing the same, but what else can you want? And then you have the opportunity to do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? And I also heard some other real shit that I was like, that's a great way to look at it. And it was like, dude was saying how I don't necessarily wake up to make money. Mm-hmm. I wake up to make money to be able to do the things I need to do in life. So I'm not chasing the money. I'm chasing what I need to do in life. But I need the money to supply those things. Exactly. So I was like, damn, that's a real, like, if you know what I'm saying? Like, if you change fuck the money, you're not doing it for the money. You're doing it to be able to put your kids through school. You're doing it, so that'll give you a different type of drive. Because, if I just keep thinking about that, I'm not thinking about a paycheck. I'm thinking about this is my kid's college fund. Right. I'm thinking about this is my fucking house note. Whatever dream you have, whatever bill you have, that's what it is. It's not a $20 bill. It's a fucking down payment on your next car. You know what I'm saying? Think of it that way. You know what I mean? And it'll up your hustle a little more. You know what I mean?
That shit was about to make me cry, Z. Because, like for real, like, I have a hard time. Like, we in pain, man. Word. Like people. Like, I ain't even going to, say from color. I'm just going to say
people in general.
We going through it. Yeah, like it's a lot of, like, I don't know why, like, I talk to a lot of people and, it's a lot of pain out here. So, like, what I'm saying is, be strong, man. And, you could, like, we got it. Like, you got it. Like, it's just, things going to be what it's going to be. Life got obstacles.
Yeah.
Life has a lot of, bumps and bruises. I don't even really want to say much because Z said it. Z said that shit. When he said what he said, man, I just want us to be.
Yeah, we've been through it, man. Like, like you said, everybody, and we're here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, living in the moment. I know you spoke on that a while back, like a couple episodes, whatever it was. Like, living in the moment. Sometimes I think we get stuck with trying to accomplish and do the things we need to do in life. We lose these moments, man. We just, you know what I mean?
Like, what's in front of, like, what's here right now. Also, you said something about the money. The thing is about, even with the money, I feel like worrying about what they gonna see you as. Because that's gonna take you out of your moments.
Yes.
Because you actually living for the pleasure or.
Right.
And what's weird is I made a little reel the other day. I was at work, and it was talking about, like, social media.
That was dope.
And
doing it for likes and shit.
Yeah, and doing it for trying to please, like, you don't for validation. Just do it for yourself and your and the people who love you more than anybody else, and you'll feel better.
That shit is currency now. Nigga would rather have a picture get 10,000 likes than me give him $100 right now. Depending on what age group you ask, maybe 100 is stretching it. I'll say $10. Nigga be like, nah, I'd rather my picture get 1,000 likes.
What's crazy is, what's crazy is niggas our age is still would still take the money.
Yeah. They'll say some shit like, fuck, I'm gonna do it.
I mean, not take the money. I mean, they'll take the likes.
Yep. What the fuck I'm gonna do with $10? That's what they say.
What
are
is
you gonna do with 1,000 likes?
What? Get more people to follow them. Like follow. Listen, that shit is creepy. The word follower anyway. I don't want you following me. I just want you could be my friend, which associate or, because I said that too. Like, y'all are my social media friends. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna be brutally honest, and I don't care. I don't have friends, right? I don't do friends, right? Like, if you a male and we see each other, we communicate off social media, that, that's, you mean, you're a brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're a female the same way. If I communicate with you off social media, you a sister. You know what I'm saying? And, cousins and all that. Like, and for real, I got brothers and sisters that are closer than my actual blood family. And, not to drag, because we always talk about that. But I just want to say that, about social media. I'm just giving my brutal, honest opinion. It don't mean nothing. I love y'all as friends. But, and
feel free to feel the same way.
Yeah.
Because you should. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should, God damn it.
Yeah. Don't take it like, if you want to unfriend me, I'm really not going to cry or whatever.
Right.
And y'all should feel the same way. Don't get mad, because people get mad when, you unfriended me, bro. Oh, nah, that was an accident. Oh, okay, because I thought you did. Like, that's crazy.
You don't want to keep up with my posts? Like, bro, I ain't said shit to you in 7 years on this app. But that's what we do as people. Like,
niggas have text me too. Hey, yo, man, comment on my post. But but look, we great show, man. I don't know what name we decided to come up with for this one, but
we gotta get a good one for
what
this.
We was talking about Diddy, right? Nah, something about distraction or something, because we was like,
we ran through a couple good ones. That something, it got to come out from that first conversation, because that first conversation was about the N-word and all of that.
Oh,
yeah. There was a couple good bars thrown around in that one.
It was. Yeah. So we'll just probably look at the playback and figure something out, toss it around. But
I got some of it on the live feed, so I'm gonna go back and watch it.
So y'all gonna have to tune in next week for another episode.
March Madness. Any predictions, real quick, before we get out of here? Sweet 16. Anybody you think?
Carolina, man.
I like Houston and Connecticut in the finals. I know it's an easy pick because they both double West seeds, but
UConn's still in there, right?
Yeah, yep.
So UConn, UNC is the only two I really want to go. For some reason, blue. I'm going blue. So I like the Carolina blue, and I like that UConn blue.
Yeah, it's that time, March Madness. Ain't nobody doing no fucking work at. Nothing. Everybody been filling out their brackets, sweating their brackets all last week.
I didn't get a chance to get none of my shit. Yo, you know what's crazy? About distractions, right? I had a problem with my bank, so I couldn't pay my YouTube TV account, right? And that's how I haven't been able to watch none of them, because now it's exclusively like on like Paramount Plus or CBS or whatever.
HBO Max get a couple games. They won't get all of them because, like you said, everybody they spread it around. You know what I'm saying? It's
so
bullshit.
You gotta get these outlets. So I didn't pay my joint. So between me and you, I haven't even seen. I was out of town this weekend and they had it, so I got a chance to watch a couple. But since I haven't paid my joint and watched it, I was like, yo, this is the first time I haven't been able to take part. And at the end of the day, bro, like real talk, now this is like, they ain't playing tonight, so I'm all right.
Thursday again.
But now I got my bank situation set up, so I didn't set it up yet to the new account. All I'm waiting to do now is set it up with the new account. But now I'm sitting here, I was like, man, do I like...
Are you missing anything?
Yeah, because I was like, yo, it's going to happen with me or without me watching, right? Am I going to know the winner whether I watch it or not? I'm like, yeah, because the highlights is coming on immediately. So I started thinking to the point like, damn, I could see what's up with this and see how this rolls. And so far, so good. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit is like another 70, just say 80 a month.
Yeah. That shit got expensive, yeah. That YouTube TV, yeah.
And then you want to watch, so then already got HBO.
Got that app. Got, like you said, the Paramount app.
Got that already also. So shit. I'm sacrificing, like, okay, maybe I could watch it on these apps, and when it come on this one, fuck it. I can't see it. So I just want to throw that in there about that sacrifice, because we always talk about that here, about things we've been cutting back and trying to cut back.
Oh boy, a lot of this shit about to get clipped. The only reason why I just reactivated Disney Plus because of X-Men joint. Shout out to that. That shit is dope. Yeah. But outside of that, I'm about to, I'm going to do some clipping this summer. I got to get, like, sometime when you see a bill come through and you be like, Peacock, why the fuck I still got this shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
but they found a way, because soon some of the playoff games
was fucked up.
Was on Peacock.
That's what's fucked up. Yup. That's
so
what's fucked up about
it's like it's mad because we got so many things that we love and that we are used to. Yeah. Yo, it just feel like off of our choices that we make hook up to our social security number.
Yeah. They
already know the things that we want and desire and need, and we can't do without. Yeah. So somehow I'm gonna try to shake free of a lot of it and see what happens. Like do it like give it a 3 to 6 month, and, just to see, because mentally, like lately, me and baby girl been talking, you know what I'm saying, like a whole lot more. Whereas we would
what to do it, bro. A good book, but I ain't talking about like no murder mystery and nothing.
Something y'all can read together.
Yeah, okay.
Or
if you talk about I was
like time with your lady, like normally where y'all might watch a certain show together or a certain. Like busting a book
as a couple, yeah.
Talk, I think that's where the disconnect comes from. Where a lot of people, but anyway,
because that's what the fuck they had to do back in the day, wasn't it? When there was no TVs and shit in the house, like you said, they had to. They first of all, they was in the bed dumb early because the day started early. So, well, like you said, they just in there talking. They planning the day, planning the future, whatever the fucking case may be. So you're right. Maybe we niggas need to switch the frequency and do more talking and less TV watching with your mate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Then, because without the commercials, you wouldn't even know what to buy. You would just go out and because I feel like you see the certain commercials, you go somewhere, you automatically, you see the name, you like, oh shit, I saw the commercial. Let me see if that works. Right. So,
and there's a difference, between carrying a conversation as y'all running around throughout the house doing whatever y'all doing to get before the night is over. We talk about more of an intimate, y'all sitting down, you ain't nobody moving for the next hour or so unless you're going to use the bathroom and you coming right back and y'all in each other's face having a real conversation, soaking up the energy. The night is over. Nobody's worried about getting up to have to go do something. Nah, after that conversation over, you laying down. So
exactly. You going to bed with that
type
on
of
your
vibe
mind.
and that
type
type
of energy.
That's what we talk about.
Y'all
Everybody talks in their relationship.
They do.
Yeah, we ain't talking
but not
about
like that.
Yeah, but those type of conversations.
Those conversations for real. When you go to bed, like y'all are together, like that's that at one mentality. Because you going to bed with the TV. It's a different. Like you thinking about what was on the television. You thinking like you in your dreams with that compared to. You getting chased by Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Whereas before y'all go to bed, y'all talking about the day and what y'all want to do tomorrow.
Right.
Those
Speaking
type of
life. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to, like Jimmy said, a distraction, a whole nother frequency. She watching motherfucking Housewives or whoever.
You on your joint watching whatever.
Yeah.
You on the game.
Violence,
you on
and bashing in. So
Expendables.
Right. Y'all got all kind of wild energy going to bed and shit. And we might say I love yous and give them a kiss goodnight, but that's still
not it.
Yeah, that ain't.
That's not it.
You ain't get that energy up off you. Both of y'all on two different pages right there.
Like intertwine your feet. You know what I'm saying? get that energy amongst each other.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
look at each other in the eyes when you're talking to each other. But, you know, good night. Like that type of connection there. Because what bothers me, I do it sometimes. My lady does it a lot. Like, they got these games on the phone, right? And if you talking, like, I do it too. Like, I'm playing chess on my phone, or I'm looking at a sports app, or I'm reading something for the podcast, or whatever I'm doing, you know, we talking, what you say?
Right.
That's why at the end of the night, I feel like, or whenever you get a chance to have those intimate, connective conversations. Yeah. All right? That's advice from us.
Yeah, there we go.
Do it or not. Do it or don't. Forget about it.
But we advise you to do it.
We advise you to do it.
If not, we're going to send the leg breakers.
Forget about it.
Hey.
So, we appreciate y'all, man, tuning in.
If y'all can see Paul's, man.
Yeah, he's
Paul
not
having me crying over
Yeah.
He doing an old man nod right now.
I need some sleep nod.
Word.
But as I like to say before we leave the show, they can find you, locate. They can find you financially, but don't let them define you.
Word.
Be yourself.
We out of here, y'all.
Peace.
It's the PMP Show.